Richard bought a backpack for $40 at Sports Authority. If he paid an extra $2 in tax, what is the state sales tax rate? This problem is a percent tax problem because we see sales tax rate. What they're asking us to find is the tax percent. When they say tax rate, they're talking about what percent tax. So what's going to happen with a tax problem is it's a percent change problem. You have an original price and the price is changing. So we are going to set up our problem with an original, a change, and a new. So what you need to do is you need to write down original, tax is added, so we're going to write plus the change equals the new price. So from the problem we know that Richard bought a backpack for $40. So please make sure that you've written down on your sheet of paper original plus change equals new. And if you need to pause the video, you can, and then hit play when you're ready to continue. So now, if you have that written down, we know the backpack originally cost $40. So you're going to put the 40 underneath where you wrote original. Then we're going to write plus. The change in the price was the $2 in tax. So you're going to write plus 2 equals $42. Now to find the percent, we need a proportion box. So you're going to set up your proportion box. So draw your proportion box and label it with change and original. Now we know from our sentence up here that the change is 2 and the original is 40. We don't know the sales tax rate, so we are looking for the percent. So that's x over 100. Now solve for x. So you can pause the video, solve for x, and write down your answer, and then when you're ready to continue, press play. X is 5. Now go back to the question and it says, what is the state sales tax rate? So you need to write out your answer. The tax rate is 5%. You have to have the percent sign because we're looking for the percent. Now go on to number 2. A new Xbox 360 system will cost $400 at Best Buy. If there is a 6% sales tax, how much will the system cost? Now again, we're talking about a sales tax, so we know it's a percent problem. And we know it's percent change because the sales tax will change the price of the Xbox system. So you're going to write original plus change equals new. The original cost is $400. Plus, we don't know what the tax is yet, so we're going to keep that blank for now. If we don't know the change, or the tax, we don't know the new price either. So now you have to set up your proportion box. Your labels will be change and original because it is a percent change problem. So make sure that you label your box, and again, if you need to pause the video and then hit play to continue, you can. Now we don't know the change in the price or the tax, so that's your X. We do know the original amount, 400. We also know the tax percent, which is 6%, so that's going to be 6 over 100. Now solve for X. You can pause the video, and then when you're ready to begin, you have your answer for X, then you can hit play. X is 24. So now we know the change is 24. So we can go back up to our original sentence up here. 400 plus 24, the change is the tax. So the new price of the system is $424. Now we have a lot of numbers here, so we need to go back to the question and see which one of these numbers is our answer. The question says, how much will the system cost? And that's with tax. What we're looking for is the new price of the system. So the cost is $424. Okay, number 3. In Chicago, there is a 9% sales tax on clothing. If I bought a sweater for $36, how much money will I pay in tax? Again, it's a tax question, so we have an original, a change, and a new. So we're going to write original, taxes added, the original price is $36. We don't know what the tax is, so we don't know what the new price is. You're going to set up a proportion box. And label it. We know the original price is $36. We don't know the change in price of the tax. We do know the percent tax is 9, so 9 over 100. Now solve for x. You can pause the video, and then when you're ready to continue, you can hit play. X is 3.24. So that is your change, which means you have to put that up in your original sentence here. 36 plus 3.24 is going to give you 39.24. $39.24 is the cost of the sweater. So now go back to the question, how much money will I pay in tax? What they're looking for is the change. What was the tax? And so your answer is, the tax is $3.24. Number 4, my dad bought a car in Florida. The car cost $15,000 and the sales tax rate in Florida is 7%. What is the total cost of the car? Again, any tax question is going to be a percent change problem. So we know we have original plus the change equals the new price. We know the original price of the car is $15,000. We don't know how much the tax is yet, and so we don't know the new cost of the car. So set up your proportion box and your labels. We know the original price of the car is $15,000. We don't know the tax. We do know the percent is 7%, so 7 over 100. Now pause the video and solve for x. You get 1,050 for x. X is the tax, so that goes back into this equation up here. 15,000 plus 1,050 is going to give you a new price of $16,050. Go back to the question, and it says, what is the total cost of the car? So what we're looking for is we're looking for the new amount. So your answer would be the total cost is $16,050. Now stop the video and you can begin your homework assignment on percent tax.